everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Valentine's Day. It's Friday, February 14th, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I'm your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hope you've had a great week. Maybe you got plans tonight. Maybe you're out and about. Or maybe you're hanging out on the couch tonight, hanging out watching Kruse Control. I don't know. We're happy to have you here on a Valentine's Day. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. It's episode 299, guys. 299. I can't believe we have our 300th episode on Monday. It's been a crazy week with tech stuff. Tell me how it looks. Tell me how it's going, because I had this guy working on it all day, everybody. The technical director, GR Waters. What's up, GR?
Oh, no, having a great Friday night. Sucking up some strawberry margaritas.
You in that glass. We gotta get you a Kruse Control margarita glass. This has become a normal thing here.
I keep waiting.
It's gonna have to happen, you know.
Technical director is here.
It's been a whole week. You haven't got it designed and made yet?
Nope, not yet. But maybe one time.
Angela, please do not tease me tonight.
Okay. Well, I think Peppy wishes you were Angela, GR. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, Peppy, I don't have the right curves.
Holla.
There you go. That's what Peppy has to say about that. Good to see you, GR. You have a good Valentine's Day so far?
Yeah, talked to my Michigander girlfriend, said hello, and that's about it. You know, just hanging out here.
Yeah, there we go.
Having too much fun on a Friday.
Yeah, too much fun. It's going to be a good Friday, GR. It's Friday.
Amen to that, brother.
Any good Valentine's Day things to say out there, GR, before we move on?
No, let's just move on. You know, I don't want to get myself in trouble.
The heart knows what it was. Good to see you, GR. Good to see you.
Thanks, buddy.
What's up? Happy Valentine's Day. And also joining us back on Kruse Control, everybody, happy to have him here as always, fellow producer himself, Mr. Ronald. Todd, what's up, Ron? Ron?
Don't worry.
Ron?
Can you hear us, Ron?
Ron, can you hear us? Ron. Well, guys, Ron's very pensive right now. He's thinking about his Valentine's date and what he's going to do after the show. He's very excited about it, but he's not really sure right now, right? You guys see that in his face?
Oh, definitely.
And welcome back. Beam me up, Scotty. Mr. Jordan Sell. What's up, Jordan?
What up, guys? It's been a whole week. I'm here ready to go, defend my crown, defend my throne.
You and that.
Shut up.
I gotta defend against the thirsty daddy.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yes. Beam me up. Jordan is here.
Oh, what's up, Pepe? What's up, Lieutenant
Hey, Jordan.
Pepestar?
Are you drinking cough syrup, Jordan?
Jordan, how do you drink that nasty shit?
Jordan, how the fuck do you drink that nasty shit?
Jordan, that stuff's for bums. Why are you drinking that?
Jordan, that's stuff.
Why am I getting a repeat? Who's repeating somewhere?
I don't know. Peppy was going nuts right there. Something weird was happening. Good to see you, Jordan. How you been?
See you, Alfred.
You been good, Jordan?
I've been good. How have you been?
I've been good, man. We've been doing these technical things. I think it's still freezing, but we're trying our best. You know what I mean? We're trying our best. It's Valentine's Day.
That's right. I'm happy to see everybody take time out of their day on a lovely holiday and show some love for Kruse Control.
Right. I mean, you could be out having like crabs and steak.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a Hallmark holiday.
No.
I forgot.
We don't want no crabs on
Hallmark.
We don't want no crabs on Valentine's Day. Okay?
Keep the crabs away.
No crabs on Valentine's Day.
No crabs on Valentine's.
I'd be kicking that one to the curb.
Oh boy. Keep the crabs away on Valentine's Day, guys. Keep them away. Alfred wants some of your toys, Jordan.
I don't know. I'm pretty stingy. Give up my stuff.
Holding those back. Ron, can you hear us, Ron?
I can hear you. Can you not hear me?
Oh, you couldn't.
No, you couldn't hear us the first time.
You couldn't hear us the first time. Welcome back, Mr. Ronald. Todd Woodward.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Hey Jordan, it doesn't look like you're wearing a shirt.
I got it's gray.
It's like flesh color.
It must be
Right?
Friday because Ron's
We
here.
don't want any titty shots, Jordan.
It's Friday.
How you doing, Ron?
Okay. Ron
I'm
said you
doing
can do
good.
it.
What?
Yeah.
Ron, seriously? 3 Gs? What it look like? What's happening?
3 Gs. I love spending Valentine's Day with 3 guys. It's cool.
It's great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you got Peppy here too, man.
Ron, I
am
love
not
you, man.
touching that one for a
GR, come on, man. It's gonna be a good Valentine's Day. It's good to see you. Nice new background for you, huh, Ron? Looking good.
Yes, I love my new background.
Making dreams coming true. Good to have you back,
Oh my
Ron.
God. All night
Anything
long.
else happening?
You what?
Anything else big happening right now?
Just technical stuff. My
Yeah, right.
my 6:15 panic every Friday.
And Queen says hello to Torbett.
Thank you, Queen. I will tell Torbett hello.
Mm-hmm. Love Torbett. Hope he's having a good Valentine's Day too. Does he have a date tonight?
He had a date today. He had a field trip,
That's right.
and so his girlfriend was there also, but apparently she was a bitch.
Oh man.
She was hanging out with everybody else, and he brought her a bag of candy.
Oh.
So we'll see.
Oh, poor guy.
He'll be
Poor guy.
home tomorrow. I'll get
No.
some more details tomorrow.
Get some info on that. Queen
Yes.
said this is not her first sausage fest. But yes.
No, girl.
Right on, Queen.
There. I didn't want to
Oh.
expect Ron anymore, so I changed.
He changed.
Thank you. Because I kept going.
What's going on? Looking good.
He
looking
went
good.
to Stang Man.
I went to I got my garage shirt on.
You know what's funny, Jordan? Also, because whatever you were wearing had points on the top like hair. It looked like hair on your chest. I mean, it was freaking
we
me
can
out.
Go there. I could put out the hamburger meat.
Oh boy.
This is how we do it. Yeah, I used to sing back in the day
No, we
with
don't,
a group
Trevi.
called
We-
the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame.
Okay, Peppy. There you go.
Okay, Pepe.
Whoop,
Anyways.
there it is.
Oh
Whoop.
yeah, good to see you, Peppy. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday.
Whee!
Friday.
I love Friday.
I know, me too. It's going to be a great Friday, guys. It's going to be a great Friday, but it doesn't matter, honestly, what day of the week it is on Kruse Control. It's always a great time. It'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In the week, there's always one thing going down, but it is a lot of breaking news. Come on. No Star Trek shirt today. Nope, not for Jordan. The very first thing I want to talk about is TikTok. TikTok's back, guys. Now, we knew it was back before, but now TikTok's officially back on the Google Play Store and on Apple Store. So if you were looking for that, wondering why I can't get it back, it is officially out there one more time. Happened yesterday, so people are probably pretty excited about that. I'm also excited about, and a lot of people are, is The Handmaid's Tale is coming back, everybody. Who has set the premiere now for Handmaid's Tale officially? And I'm super excited to see, because I know this has been a big following for a long time. It's been a long delay since the last season, but the final season's coming out April 8th. So we're not that far away. They're going to do a 3-episode premiere and then episodes daily after that on their Tuesdays until May 27th. That's when the finale will actually air. So you've been waiting for a long time, guys. You're finally going to find out the finale for The Handmaid's Tale. I'm also, guys, if you guys haven't seen this movie, Heretic. Now, Heretic, oh my God, this is a great movie. A24, they're doing all these great movies these days. A24, Hugh Grant, Sophie Thatcher, Chloe, but I mean, Hugh Grant is so creepy in this, and it's really about a guy who invites a Mormon, 2 Mormon girls into his house, and then he puts them through like these trials of like religious trials, and then you find this, he's doing some crazy shit. He just is. This is coming out on Max on March 7th. I watched it at theaters. You got to check it out, guys. It's a lot of fun. And honestly, the acting is so great. It's creepy. It's fucked up. He's got like girls in his basement. It's some weird shit. It's some weird shit. That's like Ye's house, because Kanye West, he probably has girls in his basement too, for all I know. But Ye is getting divorced. Ye's getting a divorce, guys. Unfortunately for him, and pretty understandable. Shocker, especially after that controversial Grammy appearance, right?
Right.
after that,
That
she's
could be
out.
why, Brian.
I think so. I mean, she's out. She says he's paying her off $5 million. She's in the house still right now. They're saying they can't find him. He was apparently in a hotel room in like Europe someplace at one point. But it's officially said
Japan.
it's done. Oh, Japan.
He's grooming his next woman.
Oh shit, Jordan. He might be. He might be. It's called
Although most Japanese women wouldn't take that shit.
Love is not in the air for Ye. I gotta tell you that.
Depends
Not
on how
me.
much he's paying. Me love you long time.
Oh boy.
Love you no shit, buy me drink.
I don't think we're supposed to do that, Jordan. I don't think you can do
No.
that anymore.
Can't do that anymore.
I don't think so.
Only
It's
if GR
politically
says please.
incorrect.
You gotta say please. Fuck that. Say please.
Please.
Fuck that.
Love you no shit, buy me drink, please.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He's on fire.
Yep. So Ye's getting divorced, guys. Getting divorced. So we knew it was happening. This was just like writing on the wall. And and Ye cleared of all his charges. Recent case. Well, actually, we talk about a recent case. We got to talk about Diddy, guys, because best friends to Ye here. Apparently, my Puff Man himself, Diddy, and of course. He's recently been trying to sue NBC Universal and Peacock for $100 million right now due to that documentary that dropped over there on Max. Now, this is a whole thing. We watched it. We watched the actual documentary here or the trailer for it here on Kruse Control. But you see in there, they're spreading outrageous set of fresh lies and conspiracy theories. And they said that, his Bad Boy Entertainment is being brought down. He's talking about tainting the jury pool with this too, grossly exploiting his this trust and shamelessly capitalizing on the public's insatiable appetite for content about Mr. Combs. And so he's hoping to get $100 million from them. But if he's found guilty in this case, guys, he's going to be away for 55, for life, for life. And Sean Combs, that's him, but also Jay-Z, his actual thing got dropped. That got dropped, that whole lawsuit with Jay-Z and with Combs, that got dropped today too. So that's one thing that's off the back burner for him. So that's actually some breaking news, came down about like an hour ago where they officially dropped that case. So Jay-Z's probably popping the champagne tonight too about that. Diddy staying behind bars? He's popping something. He's popping something. Yeah. He's having a great.
Go back to Beyonce tonight. Hey, mama.
Yeah. He's
I like this mic.
He's like,
Everybody likes this mic.
right? We all hear you, Ron. We hear you now. And everybody hears Blake Lively because she's been going nuts still about her trial stuff. And now she wants the receipts. She subpoenaed all of AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon's records for Justin Baldoni and his PR guy, Jed Wallace. And she's trying to get the receipts saying, again, they're accusing him of manipulating all these text messages that he put out there in that 100-page breakdown, which makes it look really bad for her because it looks like they had a great relationship and it looks like she was difficult. So when you read that and you see that, it makes you go one way.
Blakely was difficult? I'm shocked.
Well, that's a good point. I mean, that's the whole thing, GR. We've talked about it multiple times on the show. People say that about her on set. And, allegedly, I've heard these rumors around town, and we hear more and more with this whole thing coming forward.
I heard she rhymes with. I hear she rhymes with this.
Forearm?
A forearm?
What am I doing to my forearm?
What does she rhyme with, GR?
Stroking it?
Bitch. Itch. It rhymes with itch.
Wow, was that a stretch? You couldn't have just said witch? You couldn't have
I was trying to be subtle and nobody got it.
Well, because you were too subtle.
Yeah. Like Queen said, there's no law about being difficult. That's true. And that's what I'm saying. We have to wait and see what's going to happen. We'll have to wait and find out.
Why aren't Blake's people telling her to shut the fuck up?
Well,
yeah, I mean,
they probably are, but you can't.
Why are both
lawyers
sides
can't talk like that, Ron?
Why are both sides telling him to shut the fuck up? This is the biggest court case where people are just blabbing their mouth every fucking day.
Every day.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Every day.
It's a waste of money.
I feel like every day she's complaining about and he's showing the receipts. She's showing the receipts. I'm like, what? Why does this keep happening?
And where's Ryan?
I don't know if I want to see her receipts anymore.
Ryan ain't talking because the mouth has a gag in his throat.
Yeah.
The mouse has him gagged.
It's like, don't you dare. Don't you dare say shit. That's what they're saying. Mickey Mouse is like, you better be quiet.
Disney money. No more Disney money for you.
I'm intrigued by this whole lawsuit. It just keeps adding little things every time. But there was a lot of stuff, text message exchange that he had released. So I do want to see if there's something else in there that's maybe different, if he deleted something or didn't showcase something in this exchange. But still, a lot of that stuff seemed like they were like hunky-dory fine most of the time. So
she might not like what gets released, too.
Yeah, well, there was also the whole thing I told Ron yesterday is that she was discussing with him about the whole, like, I want to look sexy. I want to look sexy. She made a thing on set, and he had the exchange about that, saying, I have to look sexy. I can't dress in this. And then he had said on set that she was wearing something, and he goes, she doesn't look sexy. She has to look sexy. And then she said that was sexual harassment. So, I mean, he was saying he's reverting what she was saying, and she's saying, no, he shouldn't have said that out loud, but she was saying it out loud. This just sounds like a toxic, bad relationship to me.
I don't let it go.
She's pregnant.
Oh, geez. Can you imagine?
Oh, she's pregnant? I like that one, Ron. I heard that.
Right? She's got the little baby bump.
Guys, watch this. Hey, GR, can you slide to the right a little bit? We'll have to see about this Blake Lively
the double
case.
flying fickle finger of fate award.
Oh my God!
Slowly creeping away.
You know where that's from, Ron? I can tell.
No, I don't. I just thought it sounded funny.
Well, that's the whole thing. Richard Tracy, we'll have to wait and find out how it all plays out. We're gonna have to see. I can't wait to see. I want this to go to trial. I don't want this not to go to trial. I think we should figure out.
Richard Tracy, the producer? Is that Richard Tracy, the producer?
Yeah, the producer. He's here all the time.
I thought oh, wow. I have known him for
Well, he went away for a while, but he's back.
He's back. Welcome back, Richard Tracy. How do you say we got to do it, Blake Lively and Valentine? It's just throw them into Twisted Metal and let them fight it off, because Twisted Metal Season 2 is coming, guys. I knew Jordan was excited about this. Season 2 from Peacock, Twisted Metal. The official teaser trailer has dropped. And after a little bit over a year now since the first season with Anthony Mackie came out, we finally are going to go in with John Doe and Quiet. We're getting to that tournament. We're going to find out who's going to win the tournament for once, which is the video games are based off. I've been waiting for the tournament. I wanted the first one. I guess it was like an establishing thing. I'm happy we got a second season. But for S's and G's, let's watch the trailer, guys. So here's the teaser trailer for Twisted Metal 2.
The name's John Doe. Until a year ago,
This
my
show
life on the
surprised the
road
shit
was
out of
pretty
me.
routine.
I thought it was going to be terrible.
Right? I did too.
I met a drifter,
Even
we
like
fell in
all
love,
I love the
we
comedy
picked
in
up
it.
a clown along
Yeah.
the way.
Will Arnett's
Is that the wannabe Captain America?
But the joyride is
I
over.
thought so.
To turn end every last driver that gets in my
He
way.
should stick with this instead
No
of trying to be
pressure or
Captain
anything.
America.
Richard Tracy's been busy with some cases. We're happy to have you back. Hopefully you won those cases, Richard Tracy.
I am Calypso, and I invite you.
This guy's just everywhere now.
I know, right?
Brian, the Queen knows what it is.
What's that?
Oh, well, there it is.
What's what? Queen knows what's what.
Laughing was a Saturday Night Live of the 60s.
Oh.
Yeah. Why? Who
Hosted
doesn't
by
know what it is?
Ronan Martin.
I don't know what laughing is. Never heard of it
You
before.
never heard of
What is it?
Laughing?
No.
With Goldie Hawn?
That's where Goldie Hawn. I told you this Wednesday. That's where Goldie Hawn got her start.
Oh, you did say that on Wednesday. Yeah. Goldie Hawn.
Ruth Fuzzy.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's bring it back. Let's bring nothing else back. Let's bring it back, GR. Come on.
Let's do it.
I would
Let's do
love
it.
to. That was, but I don't think the humor would work.
I wanted Living Color back.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about comedy. It changes sometimes. Look at Cheech and Chong. Will this work these days? I don't know. But we're getting a biopic. Well, it's a documentary, I should say. Documentary about Cheech and Chong. And of course, Up in Smoke was their biggest movie. The first one, big smash hit, guys. But this new documentary is going to follow Cheech and Chong, directed by David Bushell. It's coming out April 25th. It's going to have a special engagement April 21st, but I mean, like, it's not that far between. But it's going to feature Cheech and Chong.
No, wait a minute. April 21st. They couldn't backdate it to 420 for one day.
I know,
Oh
right?
my God.
Well, I mean, it doesn't make any sense, right?
That makes no sense.
It's kind of like a missed opportunity right there. They're doing a 1-day thing for like exclusive, like on the 420, but then 25th is when it comes out. I don't know why you wouldn't just release it on 420 and call it a good day. You know, it would have been great.
Alfred Newman knows the flying fickle finger of fate.
Jesus Christ, man, we're on topic here.
Yeah. So, anyways, Cheech and Chong,
sorry, guys.
comedy hit in the 70s.
Somebody in my generation.
Yeah, it became a comedy. GR is loving it, but it became a comedy hit in the 70s, and now they're going to have this on film. Now they're taking never before seen footage, never before seen like sketches, interviews, and footage spanning their whole dynamic duo of their career and this 5-decade career, which is crazy, 5 decades. And they're going to tell this tale of them, and it's a road trip experience. It's a road trip experience. It's live action, it's animated. It's a whole combination of things with Cheech and Chong going back on the road one last time to show their stories. So there's a lot of weed. That's it.
Just a little bit, Richard.
Did you say never before seen sketches?
Sketches.
Sign me up for tickets. Where do I get the fucking tickets, man? That sounds great.
You want to see Cheech and Chong doing some sketches?
Yes.
Why not? I mean, like, I don't know. It's like they're big documentaries. So they're going into it and they're just showing all this stuff. So on a road trip experience, it's weird to me. It's like animated and it's live action though. I wonder how that's going to do because this guy also directed the animated Cheech and Chong too. So maybe that's why.
It'd be fun. All right.
I never saw an animated Cheech and Chong. Anybody see that?
Yes.
You saw the animated one, GR?
Of course I did. I'm not as young as you, Brian.
GR was puffing and a little bit of vaping when he was doing that, huh, GR?
Oh no.
No, we didn't. Their vape didn't exist. But I did a few buds with Brian. I did a few buds with them.
Okay, round of applause for that, GR. GR loves that. I gotta tell you, but yeah, Cheech and Chong, man, it's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. I'm really excited about them too. That makes more sense than this to me, okay? Now, Wolverine castings are going nuts these days. People are like, who's gonna be the next Wolverine? We've been talking about that for a long time on here.
Not this dude.
That's what I say too, Jordan. I say no. Charlie Heaton from over there on Stranger Things. You watch, he's playing the brother over there. Now, of course, look at this. Joseph Quinn is playing the Flash, the new Fantastic Four. They're friends because Joseph Quinn was also on Stranger Things. He did last season. He was like the rocker guy. He was rocking out with a little bit of Metallica in there too. So anyway, so he says that the perfect person to be Wolverine is Charlie. And he's pushing forward at Marvel, trying to make it happen. And I'm like, Wolverine? Like,
he just wants his buddy in the movie with him.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jordan. I agree with you. Because I just don't see this happening. I know we're the whole thing too is they have Sadie Sink over there who plays Max on Stranger Things. She's supposed to be up for Jean Grey. And so I think people are trying to just cast all the Stranger Things kids as the X-Men. I don't think that works.
Chalamet, Timothy.
Oh, don't say it, Ron.
No.
Don't say it. Don't say it because you're gonna. You said it. How you say it 3? You said it twice. You said it twice. Say
it's
it
like
3 times.
Candyman. He's gonna show up in a movie.
Timothy Chalamet.
He's cast now. That's it. He's cast.
He's somewhere in X-Men. He's somebody.
No, don't say it, Jordan. He could be Timothy Chalamet. Have you seen Stranger Things before, Queen? He's the brother on Stranger Things. Who? Everybody's saying who? That's what I'm saying. And you see that picture.
The only guy I see that could take up from Hugh Jackman is that what's his name? Edgerton. Edgerton. Yeah.
I mean, I could, but
just because he's short and he can get fucking really huge, and he's like, if you're going comic accurate, the guy's only 5'9".
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Hugh Jackman's gonna do this forever.
Yeah, why not?
And ever.
As we were talking about on Wednesday, that there's this whole rumor about Denzel Washington being Magneto in that movie, and at 70 years young. I don't know if that works.
No.
I mean, he could do it.
Not going to happen.
He's 70. Yeah, he's 70. And
the mouse wants to
Charlie Heaton could play his grandson. How's that?
It's true.
Wolverine's grandson.
I just don't see him being Wolverine. I don't see
them
being. He can play Wolverine's kid, Dakin.
Yeah, but he's still kind of like just
Donatello.
like he looks like he would star in the Cheech and Chong movie more than he would star as Wolverine, guys.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Yeah. I think
he's
he'd
a
be better.
better addict than he does a superhero.
He kind of does. He kind of does. But you know what? He also be a great casting, I think, in Hitch 2, because I can't imagine him getting dates right away in any kind of movie. And Will Smith's coming back to do Hitch 2, guys. Hitch 2's moving forward. And this is funny because it's reported in the works, but the director of Hitch 1 came forward and was talking about this, that he had a great idea for Hitch 2. And he'd been talking to the studios with it for a couple months now. Then all of a sudden, Will Smith announced they're doing another one without him. And so he's like, well, that's Hollywood, everybody. That's Hollywood, because unfortunately, they're going to do it without me. I guess my story doesn't count. Andy Tennant. And Andy Tennant was also talking about how he thought he had a good relationship with Will Smith. He said that they got together pretty well on set. And but there was some turmoil at times over ideas, and Jada Pinkett Smith would come in and actually, calm things down so it'd be okay. So, I mean, I hear that and I go, you say it's great, bud, but you're saying you were kind of fighting a little bit. I'm guessing Will, he also hasn't seen Will's Sensei Rap production. So I'm guessing Will didn't want to be there. Yeah, Hitch 2. How does he hitched again? Is that what we call it? Hitch it up? Hitchity Dooga? I don't know. Hitchity A? Yeah, Hitch 2. I don't really
Hitched again sounds better than the others, Ron.
Yeah, hitched again. Hitched again, GR. But you know what GR wants to see more than ever? It's not a Hitch 2. That's Paddington 4, guys. And Paddington 4 is
yes, I so want that.
Woo! Get your popcorn briefcase this weekend, because Paddington's out, and it just dropped here in the United States today. But overseas, I guess it's blowing up the box office. So they said, fuck yeah, keep these bear going. Get that hat on, and let's get going back to set. We're doing Paddington 4. But, oh boy, a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.
Damn.
Courtney's all about that Paddington.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Dude.
The popcorn bucket is a bear with a head that rotates open.
But there's also the briefcase thing, GR. There's a briefcase version, too. I'm like, how do you...
Depends on what theater you go to. Everybody's got their own popcorn.
I know. I think that shit's dumb. We need universal popcorn buckets. Executive order. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, a lot of breaking news, everybody.
Yes, Mr. President.
A lot of breaking news. Anyways, everybody, now it's that time. I'm going to put that 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute to what they say. Is there? Can Jordan win again? Hot takes. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time to put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute, break down all the hot takes and all the latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before that bomb blows up? Or maybe they won't. And if they don't, that's fine, because it comes down to you guys. You decide who is our hot take master. And I'm so excited. It's Friday. It's episode 299. I'm having a Jack and Coke. We're having a good time. And I'm going to go to my panel and find out who is going to go first for the hot takes. Let's go on over. All right, everybody. Thirsty Daddy. Who's going first in the hot takes? How you feeling?
Well, the reigning champion has to go first.
Oh, he's putting it out there for you, Jordan. How you feel about that?
Let's do it.
There you go. All right, here we go, Jordan. Get ready, get sassy, and get sophisticated, because I'm excited for you tonight. Yeah,
this is how we do it.
This is how we do it, man. All right, Jordan, it's hot take time, and you got to do these hot takes like never done before. I guarantee it's hard to do 4 in a row. It's hard. I'm not trying to jinx you.
It is. It's hard. Other people get the sympathy vote. It's hard to be on top.
Yeah, it's very true.
Wine.
Be on top.
I'll get you some cheese to go with your wine there.
All right.
Just don't have the stamina to go on top for this long.
Hey, the question is, who's there? Jordan's hot takes are there. All right, Jordan, here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
TikTok is back. That's cool. Don't care. I'm too old for it. Handmaid's Tale. I've never seen it. So, yeah. Heretic release. This movie looks awesome. I would definitely see it. Yay. Getting divorced. Shocker. Probably next wife's going to look like Kim Kardashian, too. I mean, they all do. It's like goddamn Stepford Wives. Diddy suing NBC. That doesn't shock me. Diddy did it. Maybe he needs some more baby oil. He can't afford none in prison. More Blake Lively, that Justin Valentine, whatever the fuck his name is. He just wants to be her papa. I need the papa. Twisted Metal 2 looks great. Cheech and Chong, man, that 420, that's all about the, oh yeah. And Charlie Heaton as Wolverine, fuck no, he's doing this till he's 90. Hitch 2, is that gonna star Chris Rock? Are they making up? Who knows? And Paddington 4, I love that bear. He's so fucking
Great hot takes, Jordan.
I'm telling you. Make up the century. Love you, Chris.
Jordan's feeling good about those hot takes. He's feeling good. He's fired up. He's fired up, guys.
He is fired up.
Let's find out. Who's going to go next, Ron or GR? What do you think, GR?
I think Ron deserves to go next. He wants to win.
GR is going to be the anchor once again tonight, guys.
Well, I think it's funny that Jordan won the last 3 weeks and I wasn't here the last 3 weeks.
Oh.
But I've also won
I'm
every
saying.
time you've been on, Ron, so...
Oh, shit.
Okay, so there's a
Holy
whole
shit, Jordan.
Okay.
Ron, burn his ass.
Oh, shit. Yes. All right, Ron. Get that. That's going to fire Ron up right there.
Yep, he's got this now. Oh, Ron.
Get you fired up, Ron. It's time for those hot takes. I know I'm super
Let's
excited.
do it.
I know you're super excited. Here we go, Ron. Without further ado, back in action. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
TikTok back in the store. It's finally happening. The Handmaid's Tale, it was just a chick flick series. Never saw it. Heretic, that sounds great. He's getting a divorce. Sending your woman to the Academy Awards naked is just so bizarre to me. Diddy suing Universal. Brian and I talked about this last night. If this movie is coming out before his trial, I would sue too. I don't want people getting the wrong impressions of anything, Well, okay. Blake Lively, shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Twisted Metal. First look, that looks cool. That looked cool, but was it Mad Max? I don't know. Cheech and Chong. Irrelevant to me. I'm sorry. Charlie Heaton, I agree with everybody else. He's not a Wolverine. Hitch 2 moving forward. I love me some Will Smith. And Paddington 4. That sounds great.
Yes. Great. Hot takes. Run. Yeah, Ron. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels amazing.
Yeah. Good. Enjoy those hot takes. Great those
How's
hot
that
takes.
feel for you, Jordan? How's that feel for you, Jordan?
Hey, you know what? If I lose, at least it's going to be deserving.
Yeah.
You were great, Ron.
What the fuck did you want to see my lipstick?
What?
You little charmer.
Anyways, great hot takes.
Only
Ron.
if it's red, Pepe. Only if it's red.
He's on fire!
All right. All right. Yeah, we'd be off Amazon right away. Off Amazon.
Oh, yeah, we left that a while back. All right.
Done. Done.
that.
Bezos, this guy has a rocket penis, but he won't allow Pepe's penis. That's it.
Nope.
Wow.
No.
That's more than I needed to know at all.
Hungover from the weekend. I was out doing it, getting it in.
It's the weekend now, man. Okay, GR, how you feeling? You feel good for these hot takes?
Well, after those two, I've really got to step up my game.
You got to step it up, GR. You got to bring in those hot takes. Can you do it better than ever before? This will be your best hot takes of out of 299 episodes.
This is going to be a hard week.
I'll do my best.
I know it's gonna be a hard week.
Is he muttering? Is he muttering something back there?
He says it'd be hard for you. That's what he says. It's gonna be hard for you.
Okay.
It's going to be hard for him.
Yeah.
Only following Ron is hard. Him, not so much.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. He's a little cocky there, GR. A little cocky.
Well, he can be cocky this week. He's a little more sober.
Yeah.
No, I'm a couple in already. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, GR. Here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, one hot takes.
Oh, TikTok is back. I wonder for how long. Handmaid's Tale. Every time I see that hat they wear, it makes me think of, the Coneheads from Saturday Night Live. Heretic, another great 24 winner. I love it. Can't wait. Oh, Yo's getting a divorce. Welcome to the club, asshole. You Nazi slime. Diddy suit. Another waste of time and effort. Lively and... just forget those two, and who cares? Twisted Metal. Looks like a waste of time to me. Cheech and Chong. Let's go smoke a bud, gentlemen. I love it. Charlie Heaton. He could be the great-great-grandson of Wolverine, maybe. Hitch 2, right. Loved the first one. And Paddington 4. Gee, I'm thrilled. Not.
Great hot takes, Gian. Great hot takes. Woo.
Thank you. Thank you.
How's it feel, Gian?
It feels marvelous, darling. Simply marvelous.
Great hot takes. Great hot takes, Gian. Jordan's looking a little nervous. Nervous.
He needs to.
Well,
yeah, he does.
I'm starting that
Ron's
poll.
got him whooped.
Everybody, vote it up. Ron's won once.
Thank you, Queen.
Won once, and maybe this is night.
I don't think it was a win. It was a tie.
It was a tie with me.
I've got a 50% going.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's good. Ron,
Jordan, there's a song about you. That statement. Beautiful dreamer, come on to me.
You froze, GR.
Thank God.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Thank God.
It's this freaking system, guys. Great hot takes.
I like that photo, GR, better.
You like the new? I took some new photos of them. You like that?
Oh, I like that. I like it.
Yeah. We get some new photos of the Thirsty Daddy, guys. Great hot takes, but while everybody is deciding who should win hot takes, we're gonna put 10 minutes on the clock, everybody, for some quick takes. 10 minutes, man. 10 minutes, everybody. I'm going to put 10 minutes on the clock. We're going to break down these breaking news topics in 10 minutes while you guys are actually voting all day long. And I can't wait to get down and dirty, have some conversations about these hot takes today, because there's a lot of topics, as always, we're talking about on Kruse Control. We got to have a little bit more time, though. 1 minute's not enough sometimes. And so let's have 10. But, that 10 minutes does go pretty fast. So we'll find out who's going to go first for these quick takes, everybody. So I'm going to put that 10 minute on the clock, and we're going to find out right now. Oh, my timer disappeared? Well, my timer disappeared, so that's fun.
What?
Okay. Yeah, my timer's not here for some reason.
Well, last week he had 10 hours.
I had 10 hours. I did have 10 hours. That wasn't the
He
best.
got better on Wednesday, though, Jordan. He actually got 10 minutes.
Oh.
I don't know where my timer went. I wish I would have seen that earlier because I could have added it on very quickly. But you know what? I can do this fast. Guys.
Yes.
What?
Why?
Never mind. Let's do some quick takes. I'll fix that shit later. Okay, we're putting that clock. Let's go to Ron first. Ron. All right, Ron. So a lot going on. This Beldani and this Lively thing. Is it ever going to end? Will we go to court?
It's not going to go to court. I wish it would fucking end. I think I've completely flipped sides. I was so pro Blake, and now I'm like, just go away, Blake.
I know, and I feel like some people are still. I mean, people are divided in this too. That's happening more and more. It's a weird case, and working on set, sometimes some of the stuff they're talking about, I'm like, oh, this seems like there might be some gray areas here that they're not discussing in public that people wouldn't know they're not working on set.
Agreed. Agreed.
And that's why things break apart. Look at Ye. Do you think that Ye is going to be married in 5 days or 3?
Oh, 3.
Right? Very fast. He's not going to wait. There's no time for him to not be with somebody and bossing some girl around, allegedly.
Absolutely.
Also, again, the Wolverine thing. Hugh Jackman. He got a taste of the Marvel money. He's not going anywhere, right?
He's not going anywhere. Are you kidding me? Come on. He's going to ride it all the way to the sunset.
I think so too. And
I would.
I would too. If I were him, I mean, like, why not? You're freaking back in it. You got that yellow suit. You're rocking and rolling. The only thing he doesn't have is a date. And maybe you can talk to Will Smith about a date. What do you think about Hitch 2 coming?
What about Hitch 2?
What do you think about coming back?
I think it's great. I think that's fantastic. I enjoy Will Smith.
Do you think is he coming back into a fold after the slapping?
Hopefully, because that's just gone on long enough. That treatment is, it's gone on long enough.
Yeah, it's great. It's gone for a long time. But you know what? People don't forget, but eventually they will. Great quick takes. Yeah, great quick takes, Ron. I know they do forget. Thirsty Daddy over there. GR Waters, GR. Okay, yay. Are you going to help him find a date soon or what?
Well, Ye's an absolute fucking moron. He claims to be a Nazi.
It's true. He says he loves Nazis.
Do you know what Hitler would have done to a dirtbag like him?
What's that, GR?
Send him to the chambers that fast.
Yeah, he had that t-shirt. He had that t-shirt on his website.
This is not a comment about anything other than his stupidity. Hitler was so prejudiced. A black man claiming to be a Nazi in 1939 Germany.
Yeah, probably would have gone over too well for him. But he will find a woman probably very soon. Probably. What do you think? He'll find somebody.
Well, he thinks because somebody's Oriental that they're going to kowtow to him.
We can't say Oriental.
And I don't know how to tell you this, shithead. That ain't the way today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ye is a problematic person, GR. I will say that too. I like Diddy too. Diddy's problematic as well. Can he win that $100 million lawsuit?
That's it. That's the best comedic joke you've ever said on the show, Brian.
Yeah, I feel like there's he's not getting out of this. The Jay-Z thing, I was surprised they threw out too, but maybe there wasn't enough information, you know?
Yeah, that one's surprised me a little, I must admit.
It was just like, what? It's gone? Also, Twisted Metal. You're not excited about Twisted Metal?
No, it looked like shit, I just went blank. Mad
Max, you were saying, right?
Thank you. That's the word I was looking at. That just looked like a Mad Max knockoff.
It kind of has that feel to it. It kind of is like post-apocalyptic kind of battle.
Especially
world.
something starring the wannabe Captain America, you know.
Oh, we're going to see that tomorrow, and we'll talk about that on Monday.
Why is he a wannabe, GR? He's
not Captain America. I'm sorry.
Technically the Captain America in the comics.
Yeah. 60 years in.
Well, there's been multiple Batman.
There's been Bucky bad.
Superman. Everybody passes the mantle. Been multiple.
No, not in real life. In real life, there's one of everything.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Comic books aren't real life.
Well, I mean,
to some of us they were.
Marvel is, Jordan. It's real life. It affects us all. But I mean, I get it. I mean, GR is like really salty about this new Captain America. He's very salty about it, which I get. There's a lot of people that are, the whole America thing came out where it's like, I'm not for America, I'm for everybody. And then people were mad at him about like not saying, we talked about that.
Yeah, but he was just saying Captain America would have said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
The real Captain America would have. This wannabe, I'm not sure.
Right.
GR's like not about it at all.
I'm just saying, you'll accept Bucky as Captain America, but not Sam.
Even that storyline sucked, Queen says in the comics. GR, are you hanging out with Cheech and Chong a lot these days or what? You puffing with them?
Well, it's funny. Back in the day when they first came out, I was like, because I was in the service, we didn't smoke, we didn't do that stuff. Right. Yeah, of course.
Yep.
But thank you, Ron. But I understood their humor and I grew up with it. I mean, they were icons of my generation, and they still are in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
They weren't drug addicts, as like somebody in our comments said. They were two actors playing roles. Did they imbibe? Oh, I'm sure they did.
100%.
Of course, we
GR.
never did. What's that?
100%. They were in it. They were. I bet they were smoking on set. I bet.
No, back in the day,
No,
they were a little more restrictive on set than they are now, Brian. I mean,
Well, I think they used to actually do martinis on set before. Like that's where that came from at the end of the day. Like
that was legal, Brian. You could.
Yeah, that's true.
Dean Martin is living proof of that.
Mhm.
I mean, his show was on 7 years, and he was drunk on 99% of the shows.
That's what happens.
What a job.
Great quick takes, GR. We gotta go over to Jordan now. Jordan. Oh, I gotta fix that one. So Wolverine, guys. Wolverine, what do you think? Again, any world at all?
Dude, we shouldn't even be talking about this. No! Till he's 90.
there's no way.
90. He's got a ways to go.
Yeah, I can't imagine any world he's gonna step away.
I had Hugh Jackman's genes and had the dedication and body he does at his age, I'd do it till I was 92. Cash to check. Cash to check.
And now he's got that suit. It's probably hanging up in his bathroom.
Oh yeah,
or his wardrobe closet. He's
Dude,
like, this
if
is
I
me.
was a famous, I'm not saying that they do this in Hollywood, but if I was a famous guy in a Marvel movie and they put me in a suit, I'm stealing that shit and taking it home.
Well, you
And
probably
you know
could if
what?
you were in.
Well, that's why you won't let us see what's in your closet. Now we know.
No.
I'm wearing it on Halloween with my kid.
I want to see it, man. You have the Wolverine jacket already. You do.
I do have the Wolverine jacket.
Battle GR hero though. Twisted Metal. You're excited about season 2?
Dude, I seen a trailer for the first season. I'm like, this is gonna be junk, garbage. But the satirical humor and just the humor, that video game adaptation and Fallout was probably some of the best shit I seen last year.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think Fallout's better, but I still think
And you think Fallout's better? Fallout's better, but they're two different things, though.
Yeah, they're totally different. There's much more comedy.
Twisted Metal is like a comedy. It's a fucking comedy.
Look at like Sweet
It's
Tooth in
supposed
there
to be
too.
a comedy? I didn't get that.
With Will Arnett plays the voice of the clown GR. They have Samoa Joe.
GR. This trailer didn't show you much either. The trailers are fucking junk.
Yeah, they should have showed so much more for this because they do have a lot of fun in that actual franchise. And the first season was there's a lot of comedy in there. So much. I think they just missed out on that for some reason. I mean, how much can you actually
my wife loved
show?
it, and I was shocked. Of course, she played the video games as a child all the time, so she was anxious to see it. So
No, dude, did she watch Handmaid's Tale at all?
I don't think so. She might have. I think it might have been on. I don't remember. I think so. I'll have
People
to
love
ask.
that show. People love that show. I know people are freaking stoked it's coming back.
Mhm.
Let me just say this too, like this Diddy thing. Diddy again, $100 million lawsuit. He's in jail. He's suing. Ron said earlier, I agree with too. It's like
I get what he's saying because as a defendant, you're innocent till proven guilty in America.
Yeah,
and
except Diddy.
Well, but by this documentary coming out before his trial, you are maybe swaying a bunch of people that might be jurors on that stand. You never know.
Yeah. And that could easily happen, especially people are going to be watching this documentary.
As a defendant, you're locked up. You're going to do everything you can to try to sway your image. Whether you're guilty or not, if you're defendant, you're trying everything.
Yeah.
And
you're a dirtbag, you're a dirtbag. I don't care how much you sue.
There you go. Well, I mean...
Yeah, but if you're a dirtbag, you're still going to try to get out of it.
You're still going to fight. You're still going to fight against it. You're going to be like, no, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to prison for the rest of my life. I mean, yeah, look, OJ. Well, of course not, GR. When are they ever going to do that?
Well, according to the Netflix documentary, OJ finally did to his best friend before he died.
Really?
That's allegedly.
Well, that's what his best friend says.
No. Well, I mean, he didn't write the book. If I did, this is how I did it.
Never lie to get money.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point, GR. It's a good point, but I feel like he would tell somebody. You would think. I mean, he wrote that book. That book alone says this is how I do it. It's like the whole shit
you
out.
watch the documentary that Netflix just put out, the guy says he didn't really come out and say it, but years later, OJ was really old, but he asked OJ in his backyard, and OJ kind of said, what was the words his friend said? He looked at him and said, if she didn't answer the door with a knife, Nicole would still be here today.
These people are fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I know, Pepe. I know.
So she tried to kill him and he killed her. Is that what you're saying?
That's all he said, and then he walked away. He didn't
Wow.
do anymore.
I mean, I could see it being a thing. You know, I mean, I don't know if she entered the door with a knife, but you know. Hey, Richard Tracy, are you an entertainment lawyer or a lawyer at all? We're looking for one for Kruse Control. Let us know. Have you on the show, man?
Again.
Yeah, you know, I'm just saying we need one. We got the Diddy trials coming up. We got Blake Lively and Valentine coming up. We're gonna be covering this shit. We're gonna have to have an entertainment lawyer.
Bell Baloney.
And we're gonna have to cover it live from the courthouse.
We're gonna have to do.
But this Lively and Bodani thing is heating up.
Yeah, Pappy, it really is. It really is. But we'll see what happens. But great quick takes, everybody. Great quick takes. Let's find out who won.
Beldani hits the court. Ron's going to be on our court reporter.
Oh,
Sure.
I would love
Sign me
that.
up.
I would love that. That'd be cool. Ron, get down in there, and be like our person in the field, right?
I'll be right there. Free Britney, free Britney, free Britney. Oh, wrong case. Sorry.
Wrong case. It's okay. We're live on Kruse Control. It's great. But everybody, without further ado, everybody, we do have a winner of hot takes. We have a winner of hot takes. I'm gonna close the panel right now. I'm gonna close it right now because I usually close it before I say that, but I'm closing it. It was a close one tonight. All right, everybody. Without further ado,
Ron. It's gonna be Ron. Come on, Ron.
And our winner of hot takes for this Friday edition of Kruse Control is the Thirsty Daddy, GR Waters.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, Ron. I thought you had it tonight. I really did.
I mean, I was on.
But thank you, voters. I appreciate it. And to Jordan.
Oh shit!
My.
They had to give you the geriatrics.
Oh my.
Oh shit!
They find geriatrics cute like babies.
Hey, geriatrics, thank God. You know, it's what you take what you can get.
Well, great hot takes.
Good job, Ron.
Good job.
Sorry, Ron.
Good job.
I'm
Ron.
just ready to say good job, Ron.
Ron, we got plenty of
Ron,
episodes left. You're gonna win eventually.
I hope so.
We got plenty of episodes left.
And
We're not
Ron,
going
I
anywhere.
was serious about it. I thought you had won that one. I really
thought you
did,
had
brother.
it, too. I thought you had it,
I
Ron.
was
That was
on.
good,
I will
Dave.
say that. Yep.
Well, I'm just happy we're all here tonight. It's Friday. It's a good night. It's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day.
Thank you, Queen.
GR wins. Yeah, I know. GR wins. And we're happy to have you all here, though, because it's always happy to be here on any day of the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Also, if you guys, join our channel sometime, we got that little button, too. It's some great stuff happening. Monday, we got that big show at noon, one more time, at noon on Monday, Pacific Standard Time. Just want to say that one more time. But there is a lot going on. And one thing, I couldn't help myself on this topic. I heard this. I laughed so hard. I'm like, we got to talk about this. So, Taylor Lautner's hunting werewolves? Can we talk about that? You guys are going to hate me right now.
I don't want fucking A.
Amazon and MGM Studios are developing Taylor Lautner,
Amazon.
Werewolf Hunter, everybody. Werewolf Hunter. And this is a scripted series starring Taylor Lautner. He's going to be executive producing it as
I'm
well.
shocked.
And here's the plot. Here's the plot, guys. After wrapping the final Twilight film, Taylor Lautner vanished from the spotlight. Fans speculated, tabloids theorized, but the truth is wilder than fiction. Taylor wasn't just taking a mental health break. No, he was preparing for his real life calling. Taylor Lautner, the werewolf hunter, playing himself. Taylor is drawn into a secret society of werewolf trackers who need his unique expertise. And he navigates his double life. Hollywood actor by day, supernatural warrior by night. Taylor must wrestle with the ultimate irony, fighting the very creatures that made him famous. Between saving the world, reviving his career, and falling in love, he faces the ultimate question. What happens when the biggest role becomes the greatest enemy? Taylor Lautner.
Oh my God.
Hunter, everybody. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Is the acting going to be as good as Twilight?
Oh, I mean, is Battinson going to be in here too somehow? Teaming up with him? But he's playing himself, but he's making fun of Twilight. Because people made fun of him for Twilight for a long time. Like, this is the way getting back.
Fun, or is he trying to make a horror TV show? I doubt it's going to be a comedy.
I mean, it should be a comedy.
Bone in his body.
Do you really think, Jordan, do you think this will not have any comedy at all? Because to me, it seems like a comedy.
It has to.
Well, in my opinion, you know what he did? He looked up, he's seen, well, this worked for JCVD. That's Jean-Claude Van Damme. Because if anybody remembers, Jean-Claude had a scripted movie. He even got a sequel, playing himself, being a total badass, and it's one of his best.
That was a great movie.
Films.
Great fucking movie.
So he's probably like, well, if fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme can do it, Taylor Lautner can do it.
But Taylor Lautner isn't Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No shit. Even Van Damme.
I like that panache you put in that, GR. That was some nice panache.
That was some panache.
That was some nice stuff.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, my French accent.
Oh, Colonel Guile himself.
But Jordan, you hear about
really
this?
Been great since he's been off the booger sugar.
Dude, he's got like a movie out right now too. That's like a sequel where he's like an assassin. He's always an assassin. He's always dancing and kicking ass. And yeah, I mean, I love Jean-Claude. He's like the most epic 80s action star that still does it. I mean, of course you got Stallone, but I mean, Jean-Claude's doing better stuff than Stallone.
Hey, Stallone. Hey, at least Stallone.
We got an ex-governor too.
Oh, Schwarzenegger.
He's running for governor?
No, he said ex-governor.
No, he was governor.
Oh, I was for some reason I still had Stallone in my mind. Yeah, he was the governor. We had the governor for one point.
Hey, do you guys know Jean-Claude's first big break was something he didn't even do? He was cast as the Predator in the first Predator movie.
No way.
They have behind the scene clips of him without the head on. First of all, the Predator suit looked way different. And he was bitching that it was too big, too hot. He couldn't do his shit, so he quit. And they just hired some no-namer.
TNT. What's TNT mean? I don't know. But they didn't really need anybody as a big name in the freaking Terminator costume, or I mean the Predator costume.
No, I know, but it was Van Damme.
That's crazy. Jordan, can this be cinematic gold? This show?
No.
Can it be?
Nobody remembers Taylor Lautner. Nobody fucking cares.
No.
Hey, Queen, do you still care about Taylor Lautner? I saw she was Queen Jacob. There's
He's
a lot of
Lava
people.
Boy. Isn't he?
He's
Lava
also a
Boy?
Michigander. He's also a Michigander, man. He's a Michigander. Come on, man. Give it up.
That acting in that series was so bad. No, never. No. You know what? Pattinson somehow clawed back from it, but anything else after that I seen Lautner in was fucking terrible.
Yeah, well, I think he disappeared for a reason, right, Ron? Do you think he disappeared for a reason? What do you think about this, Ron? This is the craziest kind of. I could not talk about it as soon as I saw this and I read the premise. I'm like, what the hell are we making right now? Is Hollywood out of ideas, Ron?
I think this is his idea. Somebody greenlit it.
Is Hollywood out of ideas?
Oh, they've been out of ideas for so long. Absolutely, yes. And I don't know why there's so much.
Is this his comeback, Ron?
Sure. Well, what's he coming What's he coming back from? That he's been gone for so long. I mean, it's a job, Yeah, yeah. He was on some list. There was something about most annoying actors, and both Kristen Stewart and him were on the same list.
I'd put them both on that. I would put them both on that list.
I agree. I agree. I would put them on there too.
Absolutely.
Do you think he's going to be shirtless most of the show?
I hope so. I mean, probably.
Down, boy, down. Okay,
also,
Brian, you asked a question a while ago. What was TNT?
Yeah, what was TNT?
That was the post A-Team Mr. T series called TNT.
Oh, yes.
Well, what was the other T then, GR?
I don't fucking remember. That was 40 years ago, idiot.
Come on, you said you had the facts, GR. You had the facts.
I remembered the series, and so did Queen, as a matter of fact.
I bet Queen knows. Queen, do you know who the other T was?
I'm looking. Queen says she watched. Queen says she watched Wolf. Do you think that was Michael J. Fox or that shitty CW show?
Oh, I worked on that shitty CW show, by the way. I mean, the people. I will say this about that show: the people were fantastic. The scripts were whatever. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
People are fantastic. I mean,
it had nothing to do with Teen Wolf. I just remember what Teen Wolf was in the 80s, and it's like they tried to make their own True Blood version. But,
they really did. But CW style.
Yes, CW style. Yes. They're like, we need something to draw viewers in.
There it is, guys. The other T was his female sidekick.
Oh, okay.
She knows everything.
Queen. Round applause for the Queen of Kruse Control.
Someday, Queen, we're gonna get you on the air.
Yeah, we gotta get you, Queen. If you ever want, like, we gotta get you some merch, Queen. You've been here since like day one, so let us know if you want a mug or something too. Let us know. You can always send me an email at cruisecontrolshow@gmail.com. We gotta take care. You've been here forever. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be final episode you were on, Brian. Yeah, I mean, I doubled. I was doing a lot of double work, so I'm not actually. You don't see my face. I doubled for a couple different guys on there. Dylan, what's his name? Dylan. My brain sometimes. He got hurt. Brian.
It's Friday night and you're drinking, Brian. It's okay.
True. I tried my best, GR. But GR, Taylor Lautner, shirt off, werewolf one more time, or hunting them. Is this for you? Are you going to tune in on Friday nights when it comes live on Peacock? It's going to be probably on Paramount Plus or some shit.
Another good comedic line.
It's Amazon. Thanks, Jordan.
Well, come on, Brian. I mean, he's a good-looking young hunk, but not,
He's not young anymore.
Did you say hunk?
He's pushing 40.
Yeah, well, I'm dating myself, okay?
I like that. Go look at old hunk. But do you think, though, too, I think the fan base would cheer him on? Because there's still a lot of hardcore. There was a thing, GR, where...
Brian, there's a lot of horny people in the world, so yes.
Yeah, there was a thing, though, GR, that there was a person stopped Robert Pattinson at an airport recently, and they said, "Why is your career done since Twilight? Why have you not done anything else?" And he was like, "I'm Batman." And he's like, "Oh, you're funny." And he walked away from him. And it's like, it kind of makes you wonder sometimes, right? And
did he go, "I'm Batman"?
I think he said that. He said in a Batman voice too, because he was just like, because he was like, "What am I gonna say to this guy?" And then the person,
the same thing, I'd be like, "Fuck off."
Yeah, fuck off, man.
Yeah,
like, you haven't watched my movie that made $200 million, or maybe actually made like what, $700 million, some shit.
Taylor Lautner, you can actually say that about.
Absolutely.
You can say, "Where the fuck have you been?" He married another Taylor. His wife's name's Taylor, so they're Taylor and Taylor.
TNT.
They're TNT. That's what TNT is. You found it. You found the TNT.
Ding, 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 ding. That's TNT.
Ding, ding, ding. Ring that bell. I just don't. This is like the weirdest concept. Like, how do you even get to this?
Hey, I'll tell you some. I'll tell you one person that would check something like that out.
Who's that?
My wife.
There you go.
Really?
So that's the question.
Not because of Taylor Lautner, because it sounds so B-movie absurd.
Oh, she'd have to.
She would like that shit.
So,
That's
Jordan,
great.
do you think that the female world out there is going to be tuning in for exactly one thing, and that's
Taylor will see.
that's this
They're
guy?
not going to be.
No.
They're not going to be tuning in for him because nobody knows who he is anymore. That
Yeah.
that Twilight crew of girls that went nuts for them, who were
How
Team
old
Jacob,
is that picture, Brian?
That's from the movie, I think.
Yeah, that's
So-
my new moon.
That whole team, what is it, Edward, Team Jacob thing, that went
Yeah.
down in like 2008 or 7. Those people got family and they don't even know what that kid does anymore.
No, they have no idea.
And they haven't
No.
thought about it either.
No,
No,
no.
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 So unless
It's
it's,
just-
a great premise with like a hilarious like idea and he's actually good in it, nobody's gonna watch this shit.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah,
like they skipped that.
Yeah, I just, it's just funny though. It's like to combine these ideas of him hunting werewolves and stuff. Like to me, it just seems like someone's having fun with this. Ron, Jordan said this will not have any comedic elements. Do you believe that?
I think it's going to have camp elements. I think that it's going to
Yep.
it's going to
Well
it's going
said,
to turn
Ron.
on itself. It will turn on itself. Yes.
Yeah. It won't be purposely.
And-
It'll be bad.
Taylor-
suits.
Taylor
CG.
is going to take it very seriously. Taylor,
Yes.
this is going to be. This is
This
Yes.
is his memento.
this is his Shakespeare.
This is
He was Jacob. He was Jacob Alfred. He was Team
Yeah.
Jacob. Yeah, he was the werewolf. So that's the whole thing. He was a werewolf fighting the vampires. Now he's fighting the vampires himself.
No, he's fighting the werewolf.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he's not a werewolf now. He played a werewolf. Now he's got to take the werewolves down because the werewolf hunter. Werewolf hunter.
I just want to drink your blood.
Yeah, and then GR's going to be in this too, guys. I wasn't supposed to say that, but GR will be there, and he'll be having a great time playing the king werewolf, guys.
Don't fuck around.
Don't fuck around, guys. Don't do it. I
Don't
don't know.
fuck around.
No, don't do it. I don't know, guys. This is just a lot to me. I'm like, it's happening, guys. Team Jacob is coming back to be not a werewolf, hunting werewolves. Who knows? We see you, Jordan.
Oh,
Do you not see us?
I see you guys, but on the cruise control thing, it's black. So
Oh, weird.
I
We
can see you.
oh,
That's what
you're
happened
good
to
now.
me.
There I am. I guess we're there.
Well,
I see Jordan. Hi, Jordan.
Hi.
Hey, Jordan. But
We
yeah, it's
missed
coming,
you.
guys. We missed you. I got everybody. Happy Friday. Cheers. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Cheers.
It's a Friday.
Go.
We're always doing new stuff on Cruise Control. And like Ron's been very adamant about something recently. He keeps talking to me about this. And so I said, why don't you just put this out on Cruise Control, tell the world, and have your moment. And he's like, okay, I can do that. And I said, tonight, Friday? He's like, yeah, he told me today he was ready. So guys, for the very first time on Cruise Control, now it's time for Ron Loves Cock. I messed that up.
Cruise Control, we're always looking for new, fun things to do. Ron loves Cox. Nah, think about it. Ron loves Courtney Cox. Yes. And she demonstrated that one more time this weekend. It was Jennifer Aniston's birthday. And, oh, look, cock. Courtney gave a speech to the most kind, loving, generous person that I get to grow up with. Remember our Cats audition? That would have been fun. But that seems like the type of lovely person she is. And I just think that's so great. And my heart just skips a beat. Ron loves Cox.
Ron loves Cox. Yeah. Ron Love Cox. Yes, everybody. We'll be checking in constantly on the show, talking about Courtney Cox and talking about his love for her because, Ron, you've been loving her for a long time, haven't you?
I've been loving her for a long time, and that's going to be my spin-off series, but I won't leave you high and dry.
Yeah. I can't. No, one day we're gonna work on it. We're getting Courtney Cox in and Courtney and
Oh my God.
Ronald.
I wouldn't be able to breathe.
Down, Roy. Take a deep breath. Relax.
No, I would just be like, huh, what?
Oh,
I'm
Ron,
gonna ask her the hard questions, like how's it working with Dolph Lundgren?
Oh my!
I mean,
Well, that's another one. That's another one from the '80s.
yeah, she was the He-Man. Yeah, I would love to see the new He-Man. I wish she would be in
That
it.
was her first role, man. Her first major role was Masters of the Universe.
No, her first major role was the Bruce Springsteen.
Well, yeah. The
concert.
music
Yeah.
video. Yep.
And she was so fresh faced and just all new. Oh man, that was.
She was great. Honestly,
I'm so sweet and young and pretty.
She was so
stand
sexy
it.
back then. She was so sexy back then. Like,
She
oh my god,
still is, Brian. I'm sorry.
I know. She still is. I know. Gr. I shouldn't say that. And I
Those
understand.
blue
She
eyes
still looks
with
good
dark
enough
hair.
to eat, and any way you look at it.
I know.
Whoa.
Ron
Nobody's
loves her.
eating Courtney Cox. Nobody's eating
No,
Courtney
leave
Cox.
Courtney Cox alone, Gr. Down,
Well,
Gr.
somebody is lucky enough to be Ron.
Ron.
It just isn't us.
Ron, you gonna bring us some hard facts about Courtney Cox moving forward?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to finding those out myself.
I'm excited, Ron. Thanks for debuting tonight on Kruse Control. That was a fun
Thank
little
you for
segment.
having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm excited about Courtney Cox. I am. And I know Jordan's excited too about Star Trek all the time as well. So we got to give Jordan a moment in the sun too, Ron.
Yeah,
I'm excited about this too because Jordan's always like talking about what's happening. So Jordan, let's have a little second to talk about Star Trek and some Trek talk. Let's do it. Jordan, before I go over to you for a second, did you see the news about the new Star Trek movie at all? Because the new Star Trek movie, they're talking about like, of course, after all these years, they've had one of the main people behind all the newest movies out there is stepping down. He's not going to be doing all of the new movies moving forward. We're talking about the spinoffs. Alex Kurtzman, right? Alex Kurtzman, you know this guy, right? He's been doing Section 31 too, and Section 31 didn't do that well. I mean, I love Michelle Yeoh.
I have not watched that yet.
And a lot of people didn't. And a lot of people don't want to
Is it
watch
that bad?
it.
Have you seen it?
I popped it on and I fell asleep, but I still want to go back and watch it, you know? Do you think that bringing Alex Kurtzman out of here is going to be the best thing ever? And how do you feel about Star Trek moving forward right now, Jordan? It's your moment, Jordan. It's your moment.
It's my moment. No, I think it's a good idea. Kurtzman did his stuff. He had some good stuff. I'm not saying... I'm one of the people that'll defend the new Star Trek movies. The casting was great. Urban, Quinto, they all did their stuff. It was awesome. And the problem is, I think lately he's been bombing. Like, I did like Star Trek Discovery. I like some of that stuff. But like you said, nobody's checking out 31. Star Trek 4 has been in limbo for how long? Not going to happen. Like, you ain't getting Pine and all them back. It's just not happening.
They want to do it still. They're saying they want to do it. They're saying that prequel or that we're going to do, we're going to start over again. We're going to do a beginning.
He's had some hits. He's had Picard. Some of the seasons were iffy. But
Last season was great.
1 and 3 were good.
Yeah. He had Strange New Worlds. Pretty decent.
GR's not about that.
Yeah, good casting though. I like what's his name that plays Pike. I like him as an actor.
Oh, Anson.
Anson Mount.
Yeah, he's great. He's great. He really is. And I think what they've done with him and with Pike and building in the old franchise is fun.
Yep.
And that can just keep going for a long time. Discovery, they messed up, I think, man. I think they should have done so much more with Discovery. At the end was
the thing is,
I know they got canceled, but they still messed that up.
The last season was not good.
Yeah. It was not.
I actually think
I liked the last season.
So the big bitch about Discovery was how the ship was so advanced compared to the time frame it was in. So they fixed that by sending it into the future, right? So and scrubbing all the records. So that explains why nobody ever heard of Discovery. They scrubbed the records, never existed, went to the future. They could have ended the show there.
Oh, 100%. But they didn't. They kept going, of course, because cash cow, money.
Mm-hmm.
Were you surprised about that, Jordan?
I wasn't, because it was still making money and it was going to come back, but I thought they should have just ended it there and just go on with Pike's crew. Just start the original all over again.
I mean, that makes the most sense. Like you've already like rebooted in a lot of ways. Let that go and figure it out. They're already doing this before we move on, because we're just doing a quick little Trek talk, guys. Before we move on, Jordan. So we're doing a reboot. That's the next movie now. They said they're kind of
Another
delaying.
reboot.
They're doing First Contact again, and Alex is stepping down for this. We're doing first. We already did First Contact before. We're doing First Contact again. First time having that on Earth. Is that the way to start over Star Trek for you, Jordan? Or are they totally messing this up, regardless of who the showrunner is?
They're messing it up because the best way to show First Contact was in the First Contact movie. You send the crew back in time. It was freaking hilarious. You had Cromwell as Zephyrin Cochrane. Fucking amazing. But now you're going to do First Contact from like the actual perspective of First Contact. So you're not going to have Starfleet. You're not going to have any aliens. It's after the war, so it's going to be boring as shit because the war's over. What the hell's the movie going to be about? Somebody building a rocket? And then all it was the guy went to warp 1 for 12 seconds. The Vulcan seen his signature, came down, and shook his hand.
You're like, that's it. That's the
End of
movie. Game,
movie.
set, match.
Well, that was the last 10 minutes of the movie. Right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So by sending somebody back in time, like they did in the movie, and having the Borg fuck it up, then you get 2 hours of an entertaining movie. But to just do First Contact sounds pretty dumb.
Yeah. It's just, to me, it's like, just do the Kelvin timeline, get the cast back, finish that up. Just you've established Chris Pine.
Well,
you established that world, but then
Carl Urban's busy. Carl Urban's Johnny Cage now.
I love Carl Urban, man. Where he's at in his career, I love him. He's good as Butcher.
He's Johnny Cage now. He's too busy. He's Johnny Cage.
Yeah, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. But they're trying to figure it out. I think it's gonna be a long time till any movie comes, and they're gonna start over with new crew. Right, we're gonna start over again with Chalamet as Captain Kirk, and then we'll
Wrong.
Fuck. No. Chalamet as the whole
he'll be doing his best Captain Kirk, his best Shatner.
He clones himself. Charlemagne's the whole crew.
That's what I was just thinking that he can do everybody.
Very first time he's making out himself. He's a hurrah. He's a hurrah too, and they're making out themselves too. And it's the very
You don't
first
see
time
her.
on camera.
You see the hair, so you think it's a female, and he turns around and it's Charlemagne on Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
That would be a nice twist.
Yeah.
GR, you'd watch that, huh, GR?
That'd be fun.
No, but it would be a nice twist.
Yeah.
Charlemagne.
You see the
kissing
credit.
Charlemagne.
They'll have this whole doo doo Starling Charlemagne doo 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 and Charlemagne doo doo doo.
Well, I'm bringing sexy back.
Yep, everybody's bringing sexy back.
And his wife will be going, am I the third?
Everybody's the third. But I'm happy that something's happened with Star Trek. Hopefully more news comes, Jordan. And as it comes, we'll have some more Trek talk with Jordan. And you guys, ask Jordan questions. If you have any questions that you want to ask, he's our aficionado here on Star Trek news.
Me and GR are probably the only ones that know Star Trek.
I wouldn't know where to start.
Nanu.
Like seriously, I wouldn't know.
That's Mork and Mindy.
I watch Star Trek, but I'm not as
close. That's close,
as,
Jordan.
I'm not as versed as Jordan because Jordan has.
You got the touch.
I got that 80s.
You got the power.
Kruse Control. But I'm happy to have you guys here. Great Trek talk with you guys. Little tiny segments. I'm just happy to have everybody here tonight. It's a great night. It is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. And we're just
see that hair flowing.
Get that hair flowing, everybody. Have a good time. And watch
Jordan
out
will do the hair thing later, okay?
Yeah, you wait till you see guys at GR's Look for Monday. Great times happening on Kruse Control, but also, I know some people in the chat don't care about Dexter, but I love it so much. And Peter Dinklage has been cast in the new season of Dexter. Everybody, can we talk about that in our featured story of the night? So everybody, Peter Dinklage Peter Dinklage has been cast as the villain for the new season of Dexter Resurrection. We're talking about Michael C. Hall is back being Dexter. Uma Thurman is going to actually be playing like his kind of like bodyguard in this too. But Peter Dinklage has officially signed on, and Showtime series is shooting right now in New York City right now. They started shooting like a couple weeks ago. The showrunner Clyde Phillips again. He's been spearheading this whole renaissance of Dexter, premiering this summer in June. It's coming out, and he'll be playing Leon Pratner, who's a billionaire venture capitalist. So the world Leon is a genius, they say, a philanthropist, but he has a kind of polished exterior that lies deep beneath, that's dark, that intrigues him. So he's pretty much he's probably killing people, I'm guessing. And Deadline understands, and this came from Deadline, that he is the villain of the whole thing. And of course, Uma Thurman is going to be working closely with him. The character's name is Charlie as the head of his security. So it's interesting because like Dexter is going to get out of the hospital, be still alive. And then I guess he was in like upper New York before, so now we're closer to regular New York City. But like, how does this guy factor in? I love Dinklage. I think he's a great villain. I think him playing a villain is fantastic in Dexter. But I'm also intrigued on one thing. Like, can you guys imagine him on the freaking table? Him on the table, right? Dexter's got him on the table, like plastic wrapped. Like,
You would have loved it.
Wow, who'd have loved it?
You.
What would I love about that?
Excuse me, Harrison. You would have loved it.
Oh, we have Dinklage in that? Yes, Dinklage is a phenomenal actor. He is so great. Everything he does is fantastic. Even in Elf. Look at him in Elf. He's an angry elf. He was so fucking great. Everything he does is gold. Yeah, I mean, he did that. There's another movie I saw that was fucking ridiculous. He was still great. I still want to watch that Brothers movie. I know he was in that too. But I think he's fantastic. I think it's a caliber of actor they're bringing to the series that's totally different than they've done in a long time. I think John Lithgow was the last time we had that kind of actor on Dexter.
I think you're right.
You know?
Lithgow was great in that, yeah.
Lithgow, fantastic.
Sexy little fucker.
Ron, tell us how you actually feel about this right now. Peter Dinklage, Dexter villain. Is this gonna be the best way to go back into Dexter now for you?
Oh, between him and Uma, this is amazing. When I heard Uma was doing it, I'm like, this is great. It'd be great to see her. And then when you told me last night about Dinklage, I'm just like, fuck, yes, that really fits. That is going to be, and he's going to take over. I mean, that little guy will take over. It's amazing.
He's going to own these scenes, Ron.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I thought, can you imagine him and Michael C. Hall just having some scenes together? Like, I think those are going to be killer. Emmy award winning, probably.
You think what?
I think Emmy award winning. What do you think? Is that opportunity?
Oh my God. The two of them with scenes together would be amazing. Yes, absolutely. One leans in for a kiss. Oh my God.
Whoa, Ron. Whoa. It could happen. Whoa. You never know, Ron.
Down, boy.
You never know. But I agree that like I think them together is going to be a powerhouse scene. It's like I love Michael C. Hall. What he's done with Dexter's been fantastic. I'll tell you this, Ron. I have friends that have been working on Original Sin, right? The prequel. Uh-huh. And apparently they have, because Michael C. Hall's not there, of course, they did his voiceover, right? And so they have the stand-in like actually match his cadence so that the timing is all right. So the actor who's playing young Dexter and like they're actually like really strict about that. And everybody knows that Dexter's tone is like so away, I mean, it stands out in a certain path. So like that tone with Peter Dinklage, I think that's going to be like amazing, right?
Yes,
everything. Can you imagine like
going to be amazing?
Do you ever think that, Ron, when we were doing Harrison or when Dexter finished, you'd have Uma Thurman with Peter Dinklage and Michael C. Hall together?
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
It's like a Dexter fan's dream.
Whoever's idea this was on the show is brilliant.
And there's this whole thing, Ron, where they're saying they want to do more than just one more season. I thought Resurrection was going to be it. I just figured that'd be it,
But if Dinklage is around, if Dinklage doesn't die, then I can see how it could go on.
Do you think he could be like, because he's like a billionaire philanthropist kind of character, maybe he figures out Dexter right away, and he's helping hunt him down. But there's there's still the whole thing at the end of the New Blood. I want to ask you this too. End of New Blood, the sheriff, the girl who he's been dating the whole time, she realizes who he is after he's been shot, but she still rushes him to the hospital because she was in love with him, right? Do you think that she will blast that Dexter's the Bay Harbor Butcher?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either, right? I think she's going to cover it up. for some reason,
Absolutely.
like Deb did. And this guy could be the character that actually tries to go after him.
Very possibly, absolutely. The girls did it because it was love. They wouldn't do that because they did love him.
Every one of them. We had was it Luma? The girl was like, "Oh, pardon my tits."
Yeah.
Remember her?
Oh yeah,
This
yeah.
part of
He's
my-
a little charmer.
No, I've never seen that, Brian.
She was like,
Hey,
I
Brian.
I just remember that.
Hey, Brian, Queen asked you a very important question.
Yeah.
When are you getting a guest star role on the on that show? I'm sorry, I read it wrong.
Oh, and Dexter.
Yeah, I thought it was a guest star on this show. But yeah, you need
on that show, or oops, pardon my tits. I'll be a guest star on that too.
Now, you'll be a guest star, and can I have Ron on the table, or can I have our current villain on the table?
That's a good question. When we get into Harrison again, I think this is all leading up for us to do Harrison. That's all I'm saying, guys. I think it's just going to lead to it. But I'm interested. I mean, Peter Dinklage is a caliber of actor that's going to really change this, I think. Jordan, I know you're not a big Dexter fan, but you're bringing Dinklage into this, though, too, right?
I love Dinklage, but I think he realized he needed to go back to TV after his Toxic Avenger movie isn't getting released.
Oh, boy. It's coming out in 2 months.
It ain't fucking coming out.
Limited release. Release.
Yeah, and never to be seen again.
Yeah. So do you think that's what this is? 'Cause, like, you think it's like a TV, like he knows he thrives in TV, so he's gonna be in there because it's like a big show like Dexter.
But he hasn't really broken out in Hollywood, and I mean,
he started in features.
Yeah, but he's never really been the lead actor. I mean, as an actor, I'm sure it just kills him. The one lead actor movie he's got, and they don't want to release it.
That would hurt. That hurts.
That hurts bad. Like, he's a great talent too.
He is a great talent.
You
know what?
Very much a great talent, Brian.
When it was, not to change the subject from Dexter, but when you heard Peter Dinklage attached to Toxic Avenger, no matter if it was from a B movie from Roger Corman or whatever back in the day, it's Peter Dinklage. You thought that movie was going to be released. I mean, there was no way in my mind that I thought they would never. But
I know, but it was like independently filmed, and then it was the same people that were actually the original, I think, too, like the financiers, and so it was like you would think you'd have all the working pieces, and even the teaser they released. We had the teaser on the show, and it was like you didn't even see Peter Dinklage. I think that's the biggest problem. You got to show Peter Dinklage. Like you have this big caliber actor that just kicks ass, and he's like revolutionized, I would say, the whole dynamic for people that are in his situation. You know what I mean? Like for his whole category of actor, and I think that he is fantastic. He's like shed a light on that. Like people are like yes, and like it shows that it doesn't matter.
I've liked everything he's in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter like what you look like, where you are. Like you can be a phenomenal actor regardless, and like he's so good. He's been great. And I guess it just bums me out. I want to see that movie.
I like the idea of him not. Go ahead, GR. Sorry.
I'm just thinking too many people are still, and I hate to use this word, but prejudiced to people of limited stature.
Do you think so? Really?
Yeah, I think it still does. I mean, if he was a 6'3", 200-pound actor, he'd be the head of every fucking movie in Hollywood. But he's not.
You're probably right, because most movies are made for 6 feet, 220 pounds.
Well, there's some for some guys that are 5'9" and do their own stunts, but that's irrelevant.
Yeah, we don't know anybody like that, do we?
No, of course not.
I'm gonna say, but that's a good point, Jared.
I can run like that too. I can do that.
Running.
Because if he was like, just like average stature, I bet he would. Because his acting is so phenomenal. But that's it takes someone like that though. I think though too, that can be like, hey, stop that shit. You know what I mean? Stop that shit. I'm a person, I'm an actor, and I can do the same thing. Let's rework it. But it's kind of forced him into being these characters, like this, it worked in Game of Thrones. They worked it out for him. And I'm happy they did that. That was amazing they did that. Because especially at that time in history, like that's hard to actually even survive at that point. Because medical stuff, and just like how people would actually treat you, that'd be almost impossible to survive. So that's why it was fun to see him in royalty like that,
I love that.
Yeah.
Alfred, Peter Dinklage should star in a version of Alpha. I don't know if you guys know Alpha Flight from the comic books, but Puck was a shorter dude. He was a bee. I like that idea. I like that. Puck.
I'm all about him acting more. I am. Like, I think he's great. I'd love to meet this guy someday. He's always kicking ass and taking names in every role he
Let's get him
does.
on the show, Brian.
He has a very blessed career.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, everything I see him, I'm like, I will watch that. Everything I see him in, I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
I think though, if this goes multiple seasons, you can't kill him off. Even if he's a bad guy, you play cat and mouse with Dexter, you can't.
But they did with John Lithgow, man. They did one season with John Lithgow, and they killed him off.
Yeah, but I know that was stupid. I mean, if you big bad, you keep your big bad.
Well, but then there's that saying, don't have too much of a good thing.
No, but at least get 2 seasons out of them. I'll tell you.
I agree.
Some people, they shit on the later seasons of Arrow. I mean, I don't know how many people here watched Arrow.
I watched a little bit of it.
The best Arrow seasons were the first few where they were building up the big bad to be Deathstroke. It was the first 2 seasons. They built him up to be the villain. And then in the last episode of the second season is when they had their battle to kill him off. And it's like you build that for 2 seasons worth is magic.
Yeah. Well, I think that's good too. It's like it's a slow burn, right? And that slow burn. And like he could find out who Dexter is at the end of that first season.
Yep.
And it's like a big, like, oh my God moment, And then he's like, I'm gonna take this guy down. And then Dexter maybe kills Uma Thurman at the end of that next season, right?
Ooh.
He kills Uma Thurman.
Can't kill off my girlfriend.
I'm sorry, GR.
Wait, or she attacks him on the cliffhanger. We don't know what happens.
That'd be great.
Ooh, I like that one, Ron.
How many episodes are they doing? 10?
10, yeah.
So they got to build their arc quick, but yeah.
They're shooting it fast and putting it out fast. They just started shooting this month in January. It comes out in June.
It's the new TV series year. 8, maybe 10 episodes.
Yep.
I mean, that's how it goes these days, 10 if you're lucky. If you're super lucky, you get 12, But people are getting 8.
12 whole episodes.
I like the 10 episode thing, though.
It's good.
And
I don't mind
the filler.
You youngsters do, Jordan.
Like, Ron, the filler, used to be so many filler episodes back in the day.
22 episode.
Oh my God. Well, you'd have the, what were they called? The,
Villain of the Week?
The what?
Villain of the Week? Or the
no, like filler episodes. Like you would take all clips and you would show that as a filler episode.
Oh,
yeah. Like the cast sits around and talks about, remember when? Courtney Cox used to do it on Friends all the time.
Remember
Hell
when?
Yeah.
But the worst was, and CW still did it, and I think their comic book shows could have been a lot better if they went to a 12 show format, because they did the 22 episode thing, and there was always an episode. So what pissed me off, a lot of shows that do 22 episodes, you have one main plot, right? But there's episodes in that season that has nothing to do with the main plot. And you're like, oh,
they have nothing.
This was worthless to watch.
Like,
hey, Jordan, I'm gonna blow your socks off. I watched all episodes of The Flash.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, you watched all of The Flash?
All The Flash. Torbett and I did.
Oh.
Hell, round of applause for Ron.
Round of applause for Ron.
And Corbett.
And Corbett too.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what it is with CW, but every CW show I've ever watched, the later seasons are so hard to get through. It's like they run out of ideas.
Oh my God, they're painful.
It keeps going. It's like, God.
There's so many. I look at this. I remember, I didn't really watch a lot of the Superman show. what was it? Smallville. But I watched the
Oh, I
last season.
I watched
remember,
the whole thing.
I wish I would have because I probably would have loved the last season maybe more. But I remember I remember I was watching it. My buddy Ben, R.I.P. Ben, he was talking to me. You have to watch. We're watching it, right? And all of a sudden, there's an episode there in Vegas for some dumb reason. Girls trip in Vegas. And like, there's like a big pivotal scene. And then we're in fucking Vegas for like a whole week. And I'm like, if I was watching this, I'd be pissed week to week. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's where actually, I think they coined the term villain of the week from Smallville. So when Smallville started, Superman was a freshman in high school. So they were trying to figure out, okay, how do we make this entertaining till he gets out of high school and starts fighting crime? Oh, I know. The meteorite that crashed gave certain people superpowers. So every week he's fighting some new person he's putting in jail or killing. And it was a different villain every week. And it had nothing to do with the story.
That was the Flash too, actually.
Kryptonite came from.
That shit all the time, Ron. You're right.
Yeah,
the Flash
the
always
Flash
did that.
in the first seasons, if you cut out the filler episodes, the story arc with Reverse Flash in those first season was good.
Yes. It
I like that guy who plays him too. The guy.
Oh, dude, I
like
love him, dude.
He was
so
great. He was great. Yes.
And I just think that again, the first season was fantastic. I think for the Flash, and again, the crossover episodes are fun. Ron, did you watch the crossover episodes?
Well, I must have. I saw every season.
Elseworlds?
Yeah, but some of them were on different. To see every.
It wasn't a double crossover. It was just one show.
Well, there's multiple crossovers, but you had to watch every show. So you had to watch an episode of Supergirl. You had to watch an episode of Arrow to get the whole story.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nelson
It was Arrow with David Boreanaz.
No, it was with not David Boreanaz.
That was with what the hell's his name?
Oh, your favorite actor, David.
Oh,
I thought it was David
Boreanaz.
No.
God damn it, he's in the new Suits.
Yeah, he's in the new Suits.
Really?
Why can't I think of his name? It's gonna bug
You
me.
mean the bitch isn't in the new one?
Huh?
The what?
What'd you hear?
I said the bitch is in the new suit.
Stephen Amell.
Yeah, Stephen Amell.
Oh, gotcha. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? He had a crazy little TV fact.
Crazy
little TV fact. We're talking about 10 episodes. We're talking about then networks would go, the 22. And 90210 did 34 to 36 a year.
I remember that.
Brian Austin Green said they didn't make that much money weekly, but they made up for it in the amount of time that they worked.
Cartoons were weird when we were kids too, because cartoons when we were kids would have one season of like 6 episodes and season 2 of like 86 episodes.
Yeah. Well, we did that, Brian. We did that on Melissa and Joey. Remember, we got picked up for our second season for like 60 episodes.
Yeah, and then they split it up into like part A and B.
Yeah, but we had that. We had that looking forward.
We had a guarantee though.
Yeah,
we had a guarantee. That happens sometimes too, based off contracts. Where they keep it to one season because there's a lot of weird SAG rules with that. It's like if you go beyond season 3, the contracts change. You have to pay the actors more.
That's why Netflix always cuts their shit a lot of times at seasons.
Yeah, and so a lot of times what they do is producers, they say, well, this is like 2A, 2B. They did that in Thundermans too. And they would do that in a way so they would keep the contracts at a certain level. And then if it got to that next level and they were still doing well, then they'd be fine paying the higher rates,
Yeah, it's
a way of trying it out.
You know what Disney does? Or you know what Disney did? They would they would get their shows, they get a successful show. They're going past that 3rd season mark. They change the show, but it's the same show. They actors in it.
Sweet Life on Deck.
Sweet Life
and they
on Deck.
They go right back down to pilot rate.
Yep. Did you ever see Sweet Life on Deck, Ron?
Yep. That's right. That's what I was thinking of.
That's the
actually,
one I remember.
Yep.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
I worked on Sweet Life on Deck. This was one of my first shows I moved out here. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember Obama was like elected when I worked on that. It was like a long time ago.
Oh my gosh.
Look at
they had TV
Cobra
shows
Kai,
back in those days.
Cobra Kai got canceled.
Which one? Which one, Jordan?
Didn't Cobra Kai get canceled because they did 3 seasons on YouTube, but then they went to Netflix, so they
They
started
did
over.
one season on YouTube.
I thought it was no. It was
Oh,
I thought it was 2.
I think it was only one.
No, it was 2. I remember watching both of them on YouTube.
You sure?
Check it out. I'm checking.
Let's do a fact check that.
Fact check.
Brian got a call from Cobra Kai last night.
I did get a call from Cobra Kai last night. It was my handyman from my house. His name's Cobra Kai on WhatsApp. And I was like, why is Cobra Kai calling me, Ron? And Ron's like, I don't know. I feel like I know that. We're like, well, that's because that is
Kai
funny.
called me, Brian. I think it was 2 seasons.
Oh, okay. Cobra Kai called you?
Yeah, we said, I know you're busy, but, we talked.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, it was the first and second seasons were on YouTube.
They really did too.
I
I thought
told
it was
you.
only one.
Yeah.
Launched. That's why I bought YouTube Red. Nobody buys YouTube Red, but I had to watch Cobra Kai.
Trust me, people told me to watch it. I'm like, I'm not paying for YouTube Red. And you know what happened to YouTube Red? Here's what happened to YouTube Red. Gone.
Hey, I don't know if you guys talked about this. This is way off topic, but we're talking about shows getting picked up. Did you hear Halo got picked up by Netflix?
When now?
I read it like yesterday. I was going to text it to you, but I forgot.
Really? Wow.
That shit, Paramount was like fucking
memory's
done.
the second thing to go, Jordan.
Paramount
Yeah,
Plus
I know.
was done with that shit. I started watching the second season, Jordan. I stopped. I'll go back in. If you said it's better than the first
towards
season,
the end. It's a lot
get
better
back
towards
in.
the end. But I couldn't believe it when I read that Netflix picked it up. Netflix greenlights everything.
well, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Well, not.
But then,
Well,
they cancel Twitter things,
Yeah, I don't get that either. It's just a weird world we live in. Netflix, pick up Kruse Control. We're ready to go live on Netflix.
Yes.
Be the first entertainment
Yeah.
talk show on Netflix. That'd be crazy. It'd be great. Also, you're wrong. Get in there.
I did a show for Netflix. It still hasn't been canceled or picked up, and we finished in 2019.
Are you kidding me?
Hasn't been canceled.
Are you
Hasn't been canceled,
seriously?
hasn't been picked up.
They're just hanging on to
You
it.
almost said 19, Ron. I'm
still thinking about it.
Oh my god, I know. Yeah, I know. It was
mean-
that was the last show I did in the industry.
It's still sitting there. Would you go back if they come back?
It was the worst show I did in the industry.
So Ron's saying no. Ron's saying no.
After that show, I had to take 6 months off, and then we had pandemic, so that the rest is history. But yeah,
Ron, as you said last night, I'm pulling for that Melissa and Joey movie. Let's make that happen.
Hawaii, bring it on, Hawaii.
Let's go to Hawaii, Melissa and Joey. I'd be down for that.
They might have already did it.
Aloha.
I really think we did the Valley, and I'm like, I would love to do the Valley in Hawaii too.
Oh.
It's like Saved by the Bell. You know what I mean?
I was just gonna
Like
say,
Saved by the Bell
did
did
it.
Yes.
My idea is, if we ever get a chance, is the Valley season 2 is like you pick it up, you find them here where they're at, and then season 3 they go to Hawaii.
I'm
Nice.
there, Brian.
Okay. Now Torbett would be. Oh, Torbett could do the Valley too.
Torbett could be an actor. Torbett would have to be an actor,
Yes,
like a big,
that would be
a big
just
star.
perfect.
He'd have to be a big star, though. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yeah.
And then Lewis
In
is
his little
standing
body.
in for him. Lewis is standing in for him. That shit caught me right there. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Are you
Oh
kidding
my god,
me?
that's perfect.
He got the audition for
That writes
Cheerios. Now he's
itself.
the
That
actor.
writes itself.
It writes itself.
Torbett would be the child actor of this show. Not the hell with
I
it.
know. But Lewis would be sitting on an apple box standing in for him, questioning his life.
Yes, absolutely.
Guys,
I
watch The
love
Valley
that.
on Tubi. Watch The Valley on Tubi. You'll know what we're talking about. First episode, you'll see Torbett in it, and you'll see me as Lewis. You'll get it. But Peter Dinklage, guys. Peter Dinklage is going to be the new villain in the new season of Dexter, guys. Let us know what you think. Keep us posted. We're excited. We're excited about a lot of things. And we're happy to have you here tonight for episode 299. Woo!
Yes.
But thank you guys. Thank you all for being here on Kruse Control. We're always having fun here. It's always a great time. Happy to have our normal Friday crew here as always. It's a great time. I'm excited about Monday. I know the system's still doing weird things. We're figuring it out. They told us they're going to fix it. Hopefully by Monday. Richard Swayze, are you a lawyer? Let me know one more time. I got 2 questions. Richard Tracy, lawyer. If you are, email me. cruisecontrolshow@gmail.com. Queen, cruisecontrolshow@gmail.com. Email me. hit me up. I'll get you a mug. Let's talk about it. We appreciate you guys so much. Or you want a t-shirt? If you want the boxer shorts, you can have the boxer shorts. Whatever you fucking want from the store. Queen, you're
Queen, I
number
told
one.
them buy your t-shirt.
Yeah, t-shirt. We got trucker hats. Mike's working on more merchandise. There's more merchandise. We'll get some Peppy merchandise because Peppy's been complaining that he hasn't been on anything. I'm like, Peppy, calm down.
Ooh, more females. I love this.
You
okay,
dirt
buddy.
bag.
You watch out for Peppy.
Can't wait.
We're always happy to have him in.
Damn, GR. That's thirsty as a motherfucker.
I know it is, but you are too, bud.
It's true. Happy
Look at me when I'm talking to you. Are you shit face?
Yes, but I'm working on it more.
I'm watching you, GR. I got my eyes on you. And I got...
Keep watching, baby. I love it.
Well, happy to have you guys here on Kruse Control as always. Again, episode 300 is on Monday. I'm happy to have you guys. We're trying things out. Ron love Cox. GR loves Star Trek. GR is going to have his Thirsty Talk coming very soon. That's me debuting very soon. Thirsty Talk with GR. And little segments, And we're just trying to branch in the horizons for what comes forward with Kruse Control after this. So happy to have you all here. Thank you as always. Happy 299. And thank you, Thirsty Daddy, for being here as always. Hope you had a good time, GR.
I had a great time, Brian. Thank you very much.
How you feeling? How many drinks tonight, GR?
I don't know, but 5, 6, 7, somewhere around there.
Those things are tough too.
Hey, he didn't fall over this week. We didn't have to call Life Alert.
He moved the cooler.
Well, I moved the cooler to that side instead of this side, where I could move.
Oh my gosh.
GR's down. GR's down.
That was last week. Queen, that's a question for GR or for Ron. Ron, this is what Queen says. Queen says that Courtney Cox is actually quite talented.
She's very talented. Absolutely. She's a good actress.
Yeah. You got to watch her Max show. Or it was a Stars show, but now it's on Max.
Yes, I need to.
And Queen, watch it too. It's so good. It's so good.
Watch it.
Watch it. Mr. Jordan Sell, beam me up, Jordan. Thank you for being here. As always, hope you had a great time, Jordan.
I'm a nice man. Yes, I'm an ass man. Oh, I'm an ass man.
Having a good time tonight, Jordan.
I did. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Help us out. It's been fun. Thanks. I'll see you again next week.
It's always fun, Jordan. Happy to have you here.
And you might win again, maybe. Not.
Oh.
People always like to come. Hey, GR. Rocky lost 2 to Mr. T. People always like a comeback story.
There you go.
Yeah, well, maybe.
People always like a comeback.
There we go. GR, your title is going to be challenged soon. Ron, thank you for being here as always. Our fellow executive producer here, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. Have a good time, Ron.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, guys. Always good to see you guys. And what a great Valentine's Day to spend it with you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you, Jordan. And
our heart goes out to you, Ron.
Brother.
Lots of heart, lots of soul here, guys. Appreciate you.
You got the C-vote.
Misfits of Science. Ron, did you see the Misfits of Science before?
Yes. Yeah. It was good. Very funny. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta check that out. I love Courtney Cox.
She was young.
Ron's gonna keep us posted because Ron loves Courtney Cox so much, and so that's why I made the segment. And I love Courtney Cox too.
We're the same age.
You were the same age? I didn't know that.
Her and I are the same age. She just turned my age in July.
We're gonna have. I cannot wait for the day where it comes. We're the spinoffs, guys. It'll be Ron Love Cox. It'll be Ron and Courtney Cox. I'm sorry if I fucked it up earlier. I'm sorry, Ron. I've been drinking. And I try my best, but Ron loves Cox.
No.
Jordan and Shatner, and then
Jordan and Shatner.
Jordan
with Shatner. So we're improving his place a little bit. Jordan with Shatner, and then Thirsty Talk with GR and P Diddy. Guys, thanks for being here.
That hurts.
You hope you had a great time, guys. But as always, keep spreading that word. Like and subscribe. Join our Patreon if you can. And please tune in on Monday. First time ever. Paul from Heavy Spoilers will be here. Hopefully get him back again after that. We're going to have a good show. We got some stuff. We got some people popping in. We got also some fun little sketches. And it's our 300th episode. We appreciate you guys for being here the whole time. And we're sorry for the technical problems. You see them. We're working on it. We're dealing with it. Hopefully Monday is smooth and debonair. We'll find out very soon. But thank you guys.
Swabbing the boner.
You say swabbing the... Did you? I'm not going to repeat that. You did say that.
Said swabbing the boner. Yeah.
You know what you said, GR.
Anyways. Hey, everybody, please keep spreading that word. Tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great grandmas and grandparents that came down from Saturn. They landed smack down in the backyard. It could have been GR's, Jordan's, or Ron's. And that backyard was a fucking colossal experience of all the woodland creatures. They came together with Tyrannosaurus Rex and Velociraptors. And all of a sudden, GR was there riding a Tyrannosaurus. And they came with the fucking flamethrower. And they were like, fucking stop the chinchillas. Because the chinchillas are fucking dominating the world, and GR's like, I gotta take them down. And GR does my brother tequila on them, and that's fucking their kryptonite. I don't know why that is. And they stop, and the kangaroos come in with the beavers and the badgers and the bears. Oh my! And they have a fucking crazy ass experience in the pool. It could be mine, could be yours, could be anybody's. But they all subscribe to Kruse Control, guys, and that's what matters the most. I'm working on that. Anyways, guys, have a great Friday. We appreciate you. And happy Valentine's Day. They brought Cupid, and Cupid loved everybody, and you can love them too. But honestly. Yes. It's the weekend of love. Have some love. Have a great time. And please, just keep coming back because we love you guys so much. We'll see you back on Monday. And please take care of yourself. But until Monday, everybody.
See ya.
What was that, GR?
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Kruse Control Show. Control Show. Kruse Control Show. Kruse Control Show.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry.